Hi everybody, my name's Sean, Fire of Life 2018, and today we're going to play Endless Space 2. It's part of the series where I'm going to go through my entire Steam library and play video games and see which ones y'all like. So far we've done Furthest Frontier and Old Republic. Make sure you check out those videos, I'm sure I'll link them in the end. Don't go look now. Wait till the end of this one, and then there'll be cards that'll take you to more of my fabulous content. Also, check out the Twitch. We do a live stream every day at 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, where we can come chit-chat and get to know me. That's also at Fire of Life 2018. And that being said, let's get into it. Have anybody ever played Endless Space 2 before? Don't know why I just asked that to the audience that isn't here. I'm used to live streaming, but I'm just going to upload this one to YouTube. So there's a perk for being YouTubes. We're going to do new game. And they just had a recently update. So HK was, if you watch the channel regularly, he's oftentimes in the chat. We were just talking about this, and they just redid these people. So we're going to go ahead and play as them, since that's the redo. That's the most recent update. The Nelkem developed on a dry planet towards the end of the reign of the Endless. Their reverence for the lost made them an enemy of the Endless, but the Endless were too wrapped up in the Civil War to worry about the Nelkem. Once the Endless fell, they were largely alone and teemed in civilized galaxy full of endless infrastructure. As a result, they grew so rapid that they overexpanded, and the survivors were driven into hibernation to wait for their prophecy of the lost to come to pass. It has many unusual game mechanics, and it's better played when you know the game quite well. I have definitely played this game many, many times, but this is totally different because they have this whole The Last Empire. Relics can be discovered and collected by fleets, and they generate science when unassigned. Spend relics to create a temple on a planet, removing the that's their basic money. FIDS is oh bother. Get what it stands for, but it's a pretty standard. That is definitely not it. Game turn. Stands for the 4 basic resources: space, food, population growth, industry, and ship improvement cost, and dust. So I mean, like they use that fits as like a cure-all for resources. So like, there's apparently a modifier on this race that causes you to not produce as much, probably because of the whole hibernation thing. It lets us empower heroes, grant potent new faction traits, can build cathedrals for power system bonuses, and increase maximum relic slots. Can vassalize minor factions to acquire their assimilation trait while keeping them independent and continuing to receive the faction resources. Any fleets they produce are automatically transferred to you. So you control them, but you have no control over their cities, basically. But that gives me a 50% negative. Like this symbol, the little multicolored square at the bottom there. Shift work. Yeah, no. It's an older game. It doesn't have the menu in menu situation like the other games we do. So, that's a minus 50%. Seems like quite a lot. Faithful to the lost, the Nelkem seek to recover their ancient wisdom and bring back their departed gods. So they get +2 to everything if they're happy and loyal. And their political opinion is often religious. I just keep the thing the same. Like, I pretty much play the same universe. I have all the expansions there in here too. So we'll go ahead and start the game. If you're not familiar with this type of game, it's very similar. It's very similar to like the Civilization. I want to say Civilization was the first 4X exploration, but don't quote me. I'm sure there was probably others that I just never heard of. But Civilization's been around for a long time, and it's like the base game, and all these other ones are kind of spin-offs of that. In different genres, different gameplay mechanics, different atmospheres. But the same kind of game.
I look out and see the glory and power of the Nakalim Empire.
Oh, Nakalim. Whoops.
Our trade routes bring the wealth of worlds to our doorstep. and our military maintains the peace.
Hmm.
Now, the messengers of our gods awaken my people from their sleep, calling upon our strength.
For what? Avoid Dwani? Summon
Prophecy said
Nelkalim? I'm still saying it wrong.
our time would come. I say, muster the fleets, for that time is now.
That seems ominous. Congratulations, you're playing with the new Endless Space 2 content. Endless Space 2 Volunteers, leaving their home planet of Argawa behind in a desperate gamble for survival, Volunteers find themselves drifting through space after a cataclysmic dust explosion. They must settle on a new system and strike out to find security for their people, then discover the fate of those they left behind. Led, as always, by the indomitable Zola Adon, first of the Bloodline, the Volunteers are still masters of military defense and scientific discovery. And with luck, they will finally be masters of their own destiny. I don't know why it's telling me that, because it's not relevant to what we're doing. But, okay. Oh, it's gonna go through all what the, DLCs that I'm playing with. Endless Space 2 Supremacy, the original species of Hissaro, find themselves at a crossroads, torn between the ancient past and slaves of the Endless. Their own traditions and instinctive drive to dominate seek the place in the increasingly complex galaxy. Whoops. While their traditions of honor and loyalty give them a rock to hold onto in this torrent of change, their leader, Emperor Loyo Blackgear, must pull together a society troubled by ancient wrongs, eager reformers, and steadfast traditions. Those things you get. I've played with them. They're badass. Probably one of my favorite. Penumbra. This was my least favorite expansion, and I kind of wish I had turned this one off. It's the whole thing. But they have a cool race. Like, the race is cool, but it adds the whole, we'll get into it later. There's a sub-layer for this where you get hacking, and I think it's stupid, so I hardly ever use it. An ancient wraith-like creature who trawled the darkest recesses of the cosmos, the Umbral Choir was drawn to the endless galaxy upon hearing an anguished cries of the galaxy in pain. Keeping to the safety of the shadows, the Umbral Choir must resolve their fundamental rift in its nature while choosing the best course of those who suffer. Hey, that's us. I believe we just did this. The Ekelm, I'm probably still saying it wrong, are the remains of an advanced starfaring race in such... Yeah, we did this already. Form a series of quests investigating strange events that precedented the fall of the Endless. To simple problems of unruly subjects, enjoy the gambit of experiences of an adventures of 12 new quests to discover, all set in the vast strangeness of the Endless universe. That was a quest.
The royal family of the Nakalim, your family, have ruled this empire since its inception. Worshippers of the lost, they flourished under the benevolent guidance of the one they called Sobra, who formed a loose Dyson structure around their planet. The murder of their god by the Endless, however, followed by scarcity and decline, drove them into a period of hibernation. Awakened now, as their prophecies foretold, they are ready to reach out into the galaxy, rediscover their ancient temples and relics, and retake all that was once theirs. All that will be yours.
Okay, I like it when other people attack. Okay, new battle tactics. Great. So right now, we have 5 tactics available. Turtle, Powered Shield, Take Trophies, Plasma Distortion, and Gravity Distortion. I thought I heard something. Sorry. So turtle gives you 20% hull plating, 100% shield absorption, 10% gain. I feel like this is the one I usually use because I'm like. I guess it's giving me the option to change plasma distortion turtle. I'm not sure what it's giving me the option to do here. I guess it's because I don't know. Okay. Thanks. You've discovered the planet Takatomi, home of the Unknown Empire. The home of the Voidani was a poor yet temperate world, and the fragility of the environment meant it was soon depleted. As a result, the Voidani were driven into space by necessity and already have a long history as a ship-bound people. Though their civilization is now tied to their arcs, their planet of origin remains a powerful symbol for both a lesson in ecology and the memory of the weak, grotesque form they had before virtual technology allowed them to evolve beyond that. Okay, wow. We have discovered a new minor civilization called Harmony. They are pragmatists, mind over body. We haven't yet to make contact with them, apparently. Click the Start Negotiations button, and initiate the first contact. All that is done. What's this? We discovered the planet Cryos. Cryos, when discovered, was a planet whose environment was so welcoming that it was taken by many pre-Dust Endless sects as the promised paradise. Unfortunately, conflict and strife exploded in care and exploration of a Grey Goo nanobot plague was unleashed as a suicidal doomsday weapon that destroyed the biosphere. It exists today only as a memorial and an object lesson. Another minor civilization. They are wardmongers, hard hitters. We like them. Good. We'll start negotiations. Set free. Get us going there. That guy. Relics detected. The galaxy that you once ruled is rich with relics of knowledge, and from the ancient sites, Examala advisors have whispered that they sense new relics out there somewhere. Oh, that's so big. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Okay, wow. There's a whole bunch of things. The Nekalem are the ancient empire, highly advanced science thanks to leeching off the Endless long ago. However, this led to the dependency, and slow but surely they lost every impulse for scientific innovation. The Nilkem rely on relics, ancient artifacts that they can study. Possessing relics provides the science that they can obtain from planets. The Nilkem also give relics to heroes in order to awaken new powers within. The Nilkem also have a unique system specialized called temples. With a temple, they can increase their control of the galaxy. Are you sure you wish to close this tutorial to prevent further tutorialization from... Yeah, with having tutorials, I just want it to go away. I guess we'll do that. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Luxury resource discovered. Dark glitter, which gives us manpower capacity and enrollment rate. The Academy, black. The Academy is discovered on Praxis system. Way over here. This is the universe, y'all. Welcome to the universe. And Lord, we know a whole bunch of stuff. Cause I think that was one of our superpowers, that we know where all these things are, so we can go find our peeps. Because I know we need them. Minor civilizations like Cray. Yeah, we've discovered new luxury resource. We also got Red Sang. Oh, it's probably gonna be a whole bunch of those. All that anomaly. Hero recruited. Oh. Okay, Creeper. That's not gonna look creepy AF. So, is that our governor? No available skill points. Hey. It looks like I do actually have a colony ship. There is a explorer. We have some anomalies to explore on our own home system. Adamantium, always good. Each probe gets 2. At least per turn. A gravity distortion battle tactic. The best against opponents without projectile weapons, but with projectile defenses. Okay. Our other fellow here is going to. Oh, I hate to use the arrow keys instead of ASW. Because, like, this one seems like we don't have a star lane for this. Obviously, I don't have any stuff to do that, but we've met them, so yeah. It's cool. This one has a relic, so we must send a relic. So our guy with motion speed's coming here to relic. Hopefully he will be able to wake it, and I don't have to send that. Because this one has a colonizable planet, which is probably where I should send our first settler, colonizer, whatever you want to call it. This guy's just waiting because he's out of movement speed. This one says we have one. I will just end my turn because... Oh gosh, we forgot there was things. It tells when you go to end, like when in doubt, always just hit end turn because it's gonna tell you what you forgot. So we forgot to put in economies. Let's look at this is the technology screen. We forgot to build a thing. Can't do that. That's the hacking thing. That annoys me. Assign to our system. It's our mayor. There you go. Still gotta assign some tech. And it's the same tech tree, but it looks like we started off with a whole bunch of stuff already, which is good, since we are not good at the researching things. But we know we need adamantium because we discovered that, so let's go ahead and get that going. That'll unlock the production, the logistics situation, industrial zones, which is always good. Because money rules everything. All the Senate breakdown. So right now, we only have 3 people in our whole empire, and one of them is an ecologist, and one of them is religious. We can put a whole bunch of laws in, but like these things are only based on what you have unlocked, and the more politically lined you go, the more things you unlock. So you try to stay in one direction. But like the Super Tax Axe gives you 4 gold per planet, so it'd give me 12 gold at the cost of 20 per system. This one would give me 10%, but it would give me happiness. So it's not really something I really want to do because laws also count as uptick. So we have no we're getting 10 per turn, but that for influence, and you need that. This is important. All right, so what was the other thing I had to do? Did that one. This is the work planet queue. So the planets look pretty much the same. We are currently getting 19 food, 41 production, 30 gold, 5 science, and 10 production from this planet. It is content. I don't know what that sleeper reintegration at the price of some public resentment. Counter infiltration agents can first identify sleepers and then begin the process of decontamination, which returns the sleeper population to its normal. It reverses 1 sleeper every 3 turns at the cost of 25% of our happiness. That doesn't seem like cool at this point. This one's a select specialization improvement to develop this planet because they have temples. That's an important thing. No initial planet penalty on the planet. All initial planet is converted to influence. 400% planetary specialization cost on planet. Well, we're certainly gonna have to do that first, obviously. I don't know why it's still blinking at me. Just click what it wants to click. Okay, now I'm gonna end the turn. Cloaking and anti-cloaking. With the right fleet module, it's possible to cloak your fleet. I've also thought that was stupid. And that came with Darkwire, the Umbral Choir. That expansion, that's why my least favorite, because it's another thing that I'm like, oh, this is stupid. The hacking thing comes from up here. Which maybe I should invest here. Because I need to get something here. That's not what I want. Oh, there it was. It's economy, and then you have to click a hacking console. Enter hacking mode. Click on a valid node to place a starting point of the hacking operation. So you have to click yourself. Click on a node to either place a waypoint inside or select the target of your hacking operation. I'll just select the yes. Because we're going to want to, like, I know you can use this to give yourself influence. And we're going to want to do that, obviously. Forgot to build something still. This one gets 10 science per, but we're not, like, we don't use science. So am I not supposed to build any science buildings? That's the relics. Relics are found, yeah. So that means I should build another exploration ship? I feel like I'm gonna need lots of those. Let's just come back to that. Wait, did I not? Didn't look for the what it did, because this was now a Temple of the Lost. We have one. Cost 1 artifact and 1 production. I don't know. What did that just get me? This button tells all your ships to just move to where you thought they were going to. And this one says we can colonize one. We're probably going to do the one with Space Buds because it has a resource already. Like, these other ones will probably have stuff, but we will get that over time. We might as well get the one that has the Super Spuds. Unknown subterranean curiosity. Blinking at me, that sounds like it might become a storyline. Let's hope nobody gets murdered. Awaken. Instantly colonizes the system, granting resources, population, and system improvements, though it requires the system not already have an outpost on it. Whoop! No, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. He's got enough probes to probe. It's this hopeless battle tactic. Side has more active flotillas. And he just shoots the probey probe? Oh, hell yeah. Just instantly. Nice. We're losing manpower. We need something like that happening. I don't know if are we gonna be crazy military in this? We don't know. If you want to see more of this, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. That's how I'll know you like it. Like, give me interactions, comment, anything. Dislike it, hate it. Tell me you hate it. I will not do it again. I crave the feedback. This is another one of those, so we're obviously gonna have to go this way with it. Do I see any more relic things? Will I not know that until I get there? It's an unknown empire, but that's because this one is like one that I know I'm gonna want to try to work on because it's next to somebody. None of these are open, I don't think. This one I'm gonna get because I'm near it. Like, my influence will eventually overwhelm this one, I think. Or they'll give me a quest and I'll be able to do the quest or something. But it's because usually the one's closest to you, it just happens that way. I'm gonna send it back over here so we can see what the rest of these anomalies are. We're gonna need probes. All the probes. I have not only lived through a prophecy, I have opened my eyes in wonder and seen it happen before me. This is my story. I am Mazura of the loyal Mapinga family, Princess of Nakelm. Our sleep was one of desperation. Sorba was taken from us when the Endless destroyed the gods. Our civilization fell into decline. Centuries of growth and exploration descended onto ruin and confusion in a matter of years. Our vast galactic empire crumbled until the Nilkem, at risk of chaos and collapse, were driven into hibernation. I'm getting choked up at their story. Oh gosh. Many were almost glad to do it, for the prophecy said this: the sleep of the faithful will be long, and the galaxy will change, and the stars shift in their places. Yet in the end, when the time of rebirth is near, the faithful shall awaken by a prophet. There is more to it, as it was a prophecy, and they often go like that. Little did we imagine that this prophet would come with tales not only of the treacherous, I know the word, I just can't say it, the treachery of the Endless, as if we did not know. But, I'm sorry, I guess that was like, as the treachery of the Endless, as if we did not know. But at the great tabernacle built to assuage their guilt, and to beg the lost for forgiveness, and of a new and glorious prosperous for him and his followers, must call it simply the Academy. But he whispered its name in full, the ultimate Academy of Truth and Repentance. Now we are awake and alive, a reinvigorated people filled with a sense of purpose, but though I am glad to feel the sun upon my face once more, my first act will be to lay my parents to rest, for the long hibernation was too much for their aged bodies, so my story begins at a time of wonder and prophecy and loss. This is my story. I am Marusa of the royal Mapinga family. It seems I am the queen. Count. So you can rise up and investigate 8 curiosities, which we'll surely do, or build 4 improvements, which I will also do. Both rewards are the same. Might as well choose the chosen ideology and just head that direction. Get all the good. Everybody do its thing. Praise these guys. Get that going. It's also a... Alright, this is the Academy. This is the Academy. You can do that through, like, a diplomatic situation. Unassigned relics that Jane assigns. Relic. So we got 1 relic. How do we go from 1 to 4? I'm not sure I understand the relic situation. Small jungle anomaly. Eden incense. Good call. And out of probes. Out of probes. Just hang out. Just hang out, dude. 20% of the galaxy explored. You know, it's not like they gave me a head up or nothing. Okay, that's new. It still only has 1 probe. Like, I could just wait 2 turns and come back and do 2 probes, but no. Okay, it just wants me to do 1 every turn. This was the subterranean that it was confused. Oh, Jardonox. That gives us 2 production and 2 happiness. That's just good. We like resources here. Because you need them to build stuff. And I forgot to build stuff, see? Forgot to build stuff. Let's see, and every time this happens, you gotta make a new one. Bloop! I might as well. I feel like I need to wake everybody else up. So there we go. Get that done. Other one. This is not colonizable. This is the Academy Embassy. It enables unlock of new heroes. 80% towards unlock new heroes on the Empire. Can only be once per Empire. 5 turns? Sure, why not? Seems like a win-win sitch. Let's get some more heroes. I need a hero. Sorry, I often spontaneously break out into song. If you're new to the channel, that's what we do here. That's what we do here. Alright, so I'm doing a recording, so I'm going to pause it here, but then I'm going to come right back to this. So if you like it, like, subscribe, and follow, and then there'll be another episode regardless, because of this one I'm doing a half hour, so let me know. Hit the like button and let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next episode. Okay, bye!